Call al Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect around the world. And the brethren who's preaching this doctrine. My name's Kanawak from Great Millstone, Toronto. Today is July the 2nd, 2019. This is in regard to the last live stream that our camp did. GMS Toronto Live. They did June 29th. There's a woman, that came up, and she's claiming that she's a Jew, and when we told her that, according to the Bible and historical evidence that you're not, she spazzed out on us and she tried to assault us, or she did assault us. She spat on some brothers, she pushed her way, through our camp, tried to do us physical harm, and then turn around and call the police, all because we told her the truth, man. And she said that we're anti-Semitic, and we cut her, man, because we brought the Bible dictionary, stating that when you look at the definition ham in the Zondervan Bible dictionary, it states that the Negroes, that they're not descended from the Hamites, but the Ethiopians, the Libyans, Egyptians, and so on and so on, when you look at that definition. So she got caught. Then I brought out the 13th tribe, that cut her ass even more. I'm just gonna get some more scriptures, that proves that we're Israelites, according to prophecy. Let's get Jeremiah. Let's get Revelation 2 and 9. Make this one short. Bring out like a couple scriptures and just close up. Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Because the real Jews, they would be in an impoverished state. And look at the so-called Negroes here in the when you go to America. I recently just went over last week, and America is not no joke, man. You want to drive on the interstate and stuff, you constantly have to be paying tolls, all kind of tax, man. Which is crazy in itself, and many different factors, man. We go through many different factors, man. Last hired, first fired, as well as look at the natives, how they're living, man, on the reservations. This was once their land, and they had their land stripped and stolen from them, their name, everything, their culture, heritage, everything. But when it says that we are rich, read Romans 9, when it talks about the promises that were promised, that the Most High, he promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. When you read Romans 9, it says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Yeah. And for the most part, most so-called Jews, they practice the Kabbalah. They study the Kabbalah. They don't even study the Torah. They study a book known as the Kabbalah and the Talmud, which is nothing to do with the Bible, man, and the Most High. And they do all kind of wickedness on the left-hand side. And there's many different there's lots of different information exposing and attesting what we're saying. And let me get Jeremiah 14 and 2. She said I'm Jewish. When brother asked her, he's like, what does the term Jewish mean? She didn't have anything to say, and that's when she spazzed out. Because when you add an ish at the end of a thing, that means pertaining to or wanting to be like, meaning that you're not the original. Jeremiah 14 and 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language. It says the gates. When you enter into when back in the ancient world, when you would enter into a city, there would be elders at the gates, that you'd have to check in with, and let them know, what your business is in the city. Now we don't have that, man. Our elders, who lead us for the most part, the Negroes, like Louis Farrakhan, Al Sharpton, all these puppets are in the hand of the so-called white man. You know, we don't have true leaders or true power, man. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. When it says they are black, you look up that word in the Hebrew, is kadar or quadar, which means dark skin. When you look that up in the Hebrew, man, you look that definition up. Because it's not talking. They try to use that, as a scripture, justifying them wearing all black, but it's not referring to that. You guys wearing all black is you guys practicing your damn witchcraft, man. Your Satanism. The Most High is not with that, man. The Most High command us to wear garments and a border of blue, man. Not no black Abraham Lincoln suit. And no damn what do you call those things? No yarmulke or whatever on your head, which goes back to the damn Egyptian pharaohs and all that stuff, man. You guys aren't the original Jews, man. Me get this Songs of Solomon. Let's get Songs of Solomon, where King Solomon, he describes himself. Let me get that scripture stock. I'm just trying to find it. Never got that one in a while. Songs of Solomon. Bear with me. I believe it's 1 and 5. Just looking for this. Bear with me, brothers. Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. It says, I am black, but calmly. But the word, you look that word up, in the blue letter, or you look in the Hebrew Bible, when it says but, it would say wa. So instead of saying but calmly, it should say and calmly, and back in the days, during the Jim Crow era, our people embraced their, their so-called blackness, man. They would say, I am black and beautiful. And that's what King Solomon's saying here. So I mean that he's a dark-skinned man, because he's a king from the tribe of Judah, right? King Solomon. I am black and calmly, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. And the sons of Kedar was, I believe, from the line of Ishmael or Midian, one of those Arabic nations, man. Because they were dark-skinned as well. Said, look not upon me because I am black, because the sun have looked upon me. So that's a cut, man. You guys aren't black. You guys are different variations of red. You can't withstand the sun and get black. You guys will get red. You guys will get burnt up like a lobster, man. Said, look not upon me because I am black, because the sun have looked upon me. My mother children were angry with me. They made me the keepers of the vineyard, and said, our mother children. Was not Esau Jacob's brother, or our brother, man? They're our older brother, man. But the promise was given unto Jacob. And this is why they're angry. And now we're the keepers of the vineyards. We're the ones who's laboring in your fields, your whole industrial plants. We're the ones who's building up this kingdom. But my mother children were angry with me. They made me the keepers of the vineyards, but my own vineyard have I not kept. Right now we don't have our own estates, with our own wine and everything, our own crops and vegetation on a mass level. Only the ones of our people that sold out are living well. But as a nation, we're all fucked. We don't have our own shit. You know, you're saying that you're a Jew. Why are the Jewish people? Why are they the richest people in the world? You know, why do they own all the banks? Why are they the for the majority? Why are they why are they the ones who who run the courts? You know, the whole law business. Whether it's like many of these law firms, these medical places, these hospitals and so on. You know, the secret Jewish tax. You know, that's on different products. You know that we purchase. Why is it that we have to be paying tax onto the state of Israel? You know, unknowingly, for the most part, for the people who don't know what's going on. You know, and when we're bringing these things out, she got upset. You know, because if she doesn't know, it caught her in the spirit. But those that know, they know everything we're saying is correct. You know, that's why if she was sent, they had to send a woman, man. You know, because they couldn't confront us as men, man. You know, why is it that your top scholars and professors or your rabbis, they can't come out here and come and debate us and attest what we're saying? Because they know, the actual truth. You know, so they're not gonna come out here and come and embarrass themselves like how she did, man. But that's just a quick, observation and statement that I want to just bring up, man. So with that, let's say all praises, call all Yahweh Bashim Rashai, double honor to the apostles, the great millstone, and Shalom, and peace and blessings to the elect. Kwame Ashola.